What's going on, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time. I can't keep holding my smile. I have a horrible poker face because today is finally the return of Disgaea. Disgaea 4, which I think is a debut. It's been over 2 years since I've heard this game, and I still remember it like it happened yesterday. And doing, what was it, like Etna Boogie and something, forgot. I only heard 2 songs prior. So today we're going to be hearing 2 new songs. The first one's called Piano Reeves. Oh god, I should just cut this out. Piano Sonata D number 4, and then we have Fuka's theme, You Go Girl, from the channels Shinky and Paprika Mayo, requested by Yunru, Dark Lord Milgius, I hope I'm saying your name right, and Hector. Thank you all for waiting. And here we go. I just want to get right into it. I still don't know anything about this game. It's been so long. But I do remember Disgaea making a huge impact on me when I first started doing the video game reactions. So I'm excited. Okay, that's enough chit chat. Don't know the composer, don't know anything. I'll start off with Piano Sonata D number 4. Interesting title. Very, very classical. If I had to guess, it's in the key of D. Let's go. Unmute, Jesse. Unmute. Okay. So not necessarily classical sounding. Foreboding. Way different from the other stuff I've heard. That got my attention. Sorry, I was just like zoned out. Beautiful. Okay. Now it's a little more classical, the movement. I feel like I've seen this character before, the bird with the bomb. Is that like a popular meme or something? I feel like I've seen that. Maybe I don't know about the bomb, but at least the bird. Penguin? The penguin? Oh, we went like back to where we started. Whoa, okay. Does anybody here that's watching this currently have the steering wheel on that side as well? I'm just curious. Where I'm from, we drive over here. Seems to be a emphasis on music in this game in general, or the series of Disgaea. Is it supposed to be like a U-Haul truck, like a moving truck? While I look something up in the background. Wow, man. It's been a while. Last time I did, just to give you an idea, last time I heard Disgaea was the end of 2021 and at the beginning of 2022. It is now like 3/4 into 2024. So I haven't heard anything since. It's kind of crazy to think about, but that's just how it is here. So I already had some nerves going into it because I still remember that. I don't remember every single song that comes my way. It's just impossible. You know, let's just put it this way. Since that video, I've probably heard at least about 1,200 others. And that's a pretty accurate, guess. So, yeah. But to remember, a song or a series, it's kind of special, Plus the name, I recognize the name Disgaea. It's like, okay, it's that one game where, I remember just being at my old place and the world was still changing for me. I was still like blowing up on YouTube at the time and my life was just going. So it's, there's a lot of memories that come with it. And I remember Disgaea was like this. I still don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of game it is. Nothing. I don't know anything about it. But I do remember it stood out so hard because we had vocals. It was like this swingy thing, but also I could tell right away that the music was really important to it. Similar to how, like, let's say Square Enix treats their games. Like, you can tell like all their soundtracks are always going to be pretty much on point, where it becomes part of the game. I mean, of course, everyone does that, but, some, like, really take it seriously, I guess is what I'm saying. So I don't know anything about Disgaea, but I can tell that from the 3 songs I've heard now, they really care. They really care. This one was totally different from those. The other ones were more on the, like, fun, upbeat, kind of swingy dance side. This felt more of a, well, I don't know how else to put it, just very professional and, I don't want to say serious moment, but it definitely felt like something was going on here. And they were channeling this sort of classical thing going on because the title itself, Piano Sonata D in number 4, it very much has the title of like Mozart, Bach, all that. So like, okay. And at first they didn't really have the sound of that. I thought it was going to be more traditional classical, but then it did have movements in it, which I would consider pretty classical. That was just really impressive. Although, as impressive as it was, it kind of leaves this vague bubble, like, what could be happening here. Sometimes, usually, the title of the song will kind of hint at something, and I can maybe draw a picture. This one's just straight up called Piano Sonata. So it's just naming a piece of music. Just almost in a way of having just for the sake of having a title, which is cool in its own way. I think it's really cool that it has a title like that. But I mean, for me trying to guess what's going on, there's really nothing I can guess here. If I were to guess, it would just be a complete shot in the dark, and I have nothing. So the only thing it can do is give me a mood and a feeling. And in this case, I just felt the only word I have is important. Not necessarily serious, but I guess a couple notches below serious. Just like when I think serious, I think of kind of like a big turning point and a death of a character or some big plot point. This to me just feels like a really important piece of dialogue or something like that. But that's pretty much it I got from that. It was just really impressive, and I don't know when's the next time I'm going to hear Disgaea. So I was really honestly just trying to embrace it for the time. Same with the next one that's coming up. I just want to, I try to do that with every video to the best I can, is kind of be in that moment for those couple of minutes, because I know deep down, I don't know the next time I'm going to hear it again. So it's always, so many things are going through my mind when I record these, it's like, what am I getting from this? When was the last time I heard this? Will I hear it again? Will I remember it? All these things. And then plus you guys watching and your memories attached to it. There's a lot that goes on. There's a lot of layers to the auditorium. But that was really, really cool. Does it have any information here? Nope. Nothing. But it seems like Paprika Mayo uploaded a lot for this game, so. This one actually does have some information. Let's read it afterwards. I will have to 98% assume that this is this character's theme. It says Fuka's theme. You go, girl. And by the looks of it, baseball player, or likes to use a bat as a weapon. Looks pretty angry. This is Fuka's theme. Is that a word? I feel like that's a word. Fuka. Anyways, you go, girl. This is gonna get stuck in my head, isn't it? I don't know the melody yet. What genre is this? What would you call this genre? It sounds like she's mocking you. You know when a kid ignores you, like la la la, whatever. That's what it sounds like to me. I knew it was gonna get musical at some point. Saxophones. This is the sound I know of this guy, like right here. This kind of. Stop talking. Bass. I know the vocals are like the focus, but listen to the funk guitar. What was that? This is what I hear every time I used to go to work and listen to my boss speak. I feel like you can relate this song to a lot of things. Oh, I just noticed something. Look at her outfit. She's got the penguin dude. I'm noticing stuff now. I just realized something. Sounds like Splatoon, kind of. You know what I mean? Before I even say anything about this song, I just noticed, I didn't see this the first time, but the first song we did, kind of important, it says Disgaea 4 Arrange soundtrack. So, maybe that's why it sounded so different. So let me know if this song actually exists like this or something. But yeah, I did not know that until I clicked out of it. Okay, so, Fuka's theme, You Go Girl. First of all, I was trying to... I love character themes, right? There's so many ways you can go about it. Spoiler. A lot of people don't know this because they don't know my list, but just as a very, very quick, cheap plug to another series I have called VGM Vibes, where I talk about like certain themes in games, like elements, biomes, etc. At some point, I already have a list ready of all the themes I want to do, but I've had a couple of people suggesting it, but I already have it on there. It's character themes. That's going to come one day. I don't know when, but it's there. There's like 40 ideas. So, but yeah, of course, character themes is going to be on there because of stuff like this. You know, because of stuff like this, character themes is something that I think, to me personally, I find so important in video games because. Well, not every game, the character is the main focus. It kind of just adds just that extra little bit to bring you into the immersion. You know, some games, you're just a nameless protagonist. You're just kind of moving a vessel around, or maybe it's you when you create a character, whatever the case may be. But when it's clearly describing someone, like a character story, I think songs like this do it so well. Like they do it justice. I don't know anything about Disgaea. I don't know anything about Fuka, but I feel like with that song and this image, I got a pretty good understanding. Obviously, it's just a guess, but you know what I mean. Like that's what I mean. It does it paints such a nice picture. And what I'm getting, this is a guess, is she's bratty, obviously, kind of. Maybe somewhere along the lines of like bully, or has been bullied and now is now is more defensive than normal. She's obviously in both pictures. She's got a little bit of a tude. Has a weapon on her. I don't know. She's not dressed like a baseball player, so I think it's the weapon. I'm not sure what are those supposed to be bandages? Like what does that represent? I think that represents bandages, right? So I think it's more of a weapon. Super long hair, and a little bit of I was gonna say sailor, but I think it's more of a schoolgirl outfit, right? With the bow and the skirt. Yeah, another jacket. Yeah, so she looks like someone in school with a attitude, and I think probably wearing a backpack. And the song just totally screams off like, I don't care, yeah, whatever. So, kind of rebellious, but also fun. This song, this is the Disgaea that I've heard and that I know. This very impressive musical thing that almost sounds like kind of a play. Like you can like I can see the curtain going up and seeing a character roll out of the darkness and just be like, and then the music. All she was doing was following the main melody of the guitars. But there's stuff like that that gets stuck in your head because you're hearing two things playing the exact same thing, so it just kind of flows through your ears better. And of course, there's no like singing per se. It's more of just like I'm just gonna speak into the microphone or make noises type of thing. It's almost like shower singing in a way, People are just like, no. Okay. So that's pretty much all I got for that. I noticed right now, looking at this image, that I missed something. It's called Disgaea for A Promise Unforgotten. It's very small letters. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like right under the title. So I'm guessing that is, until I use the Wikipedia later, I'm guessing that's the whole title, or maybe it's a DLC. Let me know. But I feel like this, now that I've heard 4 songs from Disgaea, I want to assume, let me know if this is correct, I want to assume that most of the music sounds like this, and the other 2 I heard. Whereas the piano one, I want to say that's like a special event. Like really almost not too common at all. And that has to do with the arranged too. But I just want to, it just feels like maybe that's the odd sound in Disgaea, and this is more the norm. Anyways, great. They kind of remind me of a lot of things. They remind me of surf rock a little bit, without the vocals. Just kind of the borderline rock and roll, late 60s kind of surf sound. Had like the same kind of riffs. Vocals were funny. I'm assuming if this game is voice acted, that was also her. Let's move on to the description. This one actually has a description. Okay. Disgaea 4 Promise Unforgotten. Album Tenpai Sado The Best 2 Heroic Saga? What? Track 7 Artist Tenpei Sato. Composer? Maybe? Vocals Hazuki Yasukawa. If any of those ring a bell, let me know. I don't think that was the same singer as the other Disgaea that I heard 2 years ago. The other one sounded more adult. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm like, it's bittersweet. I'm really excited and I'm happy that I heard Disgaea again, but at the same time, I know it's going to be a while before I hear it again. So I just wanted to kind of stretch this video as long as I can, just to kind of be here in the moment. But unfortunately, that is it. Thank you to Yunro and Dark Lord Milgias, jeez, and Hector. What's wrong with me today? Let me know more about Fuka. She seems fun and funny. And let me know about the other one, the piano sonata, D number 4. Is that the way it sounds in game? Cool. Thank you to the requesters. Thank you to all my patrons you see here. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Take it easy.